But yeah, we were just like, let's stick it to them, and then they give up.
Everyone just kind of seems more relaxed right now. Everyone's listening to everybody, so you know, if another coach tells Dallin something, like it's like everyone's very open and willing to try. You know, sometimes when it's like your coach and your athlete and you've been working with each other for so long, it's not as open. But when another coach says it, then it's open, you know. So it's good, you know. It's like, it'd be like if Corinne told Dallin something and Dallin's like, you know, pushing back, and then I say the same thing, he's like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. This competition is actually really good for rogue build-up. Usually you go into rogue, you're like, well, I haven't done anything. Like, what is it gonna be? But
You feel a little, it's kind of like, normally I wouldn't say competing ever benefits training, but this one could.
yeah, like you want to be in that mindset at least one time, and there's no way to do it if you weren't doing this. It's almost like benefit. Usually what they'll do is like they collectively as a group they'll walk into rogue, and it's almost like a running joke. It's like, well, let's see how this goes. Like I haven't hit any, and that's it. It's like you don't hit a lot of intensity going in.
Yeah, not at that time.
Yeah, or the weight, honestly. You know, and so like the deadlifts last year, I mean, I think we actually put deadlifts in our first cycle, so we just started hitting them, but they had a massive deadlift at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You know?
So like, it's gonna have to be clean. Yeah.
That's the thing, consistent. Like I think if you do that the same as that,
Yeah.
you're fine. And I think we can do that.
Yeah.
You know, and one less rest on the deadlift saves you 5 to 10. Danielle made one mistake. No mistakes on the handstand, right? Like, because every one of those is like 10 seconds easy. But it's not like anybody can do it, right? It's just like those ones being pretty sure and like dialed. It's like your second one is fucking like watching it. I'm like, man, she is fucking dialed on the steps.
But you can remember, like in the 20-minute workout, you're gonna get a minute and a half of rest every round.
Yeah.
It's like you get 45 seconds of rest because each handstand walk takes 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Set.
Adam, you have to count.
Go. And go.
After that second round of wall walks, shit's gonna.
But like they they have two big dudes that are just gonna be slower movers. So hopefully
So I
we're
said
just.
that from Brent, and on wall walks, he's gonna give us a whooping. 'Cause he
Oh
can
no,
do
I'm not
three-
saying.
He can do three.
I'm not
three
saying
and
wall
three.
walks. I'm saying squat speed.
Oh yeah.
I did 2 on the way out. You should fall.
Brent,
Pretty easy. You just fall off the wall.
Brent is quick at wall walks and
He's crushed every open workout.
And it seems like everyone is working well with each other. You know, these are the 2 workouts where they need to all be on the same page. The other workouts, not as much. Really, not at all. 'Cause it's really just like, 3 people doing their own workout, trying to be faster than the other 3 people doing their own workout. So you'll see a lot of head spinning right now, but by tomorrow, all this stuff will be figured out. And I think this workout with the worm is Saturday. Who knew that it was wintertime in California whenever the sun goes down? But, we came prepared. It's going to be like this for the next 3 nights. This guy's wearing a sleeveless shirt with a hoodie underneath it. It's a good look, honestly. Does it look good? Smart. I was like, I already knew it was going to be filmed like this, man. I already wore it. I forget who I was telling about the boat ride. I was telling Heavers, I was like, there was the first night about James, and James came with no shirt. And I'm like, and so I had to get my shit to him. Just freezing my shirt off.
I brought something. It was
Yeah,
great.
you were the only
James
one.
brought nothing.
This is about what it felt like.
Yeah.
So we're back at Red Wolf CrossFit. Now we're with James. James has his reps ahead competition against Jason over here tomorrow. Workout back over here. It's an upper body workout. We always got to be hitting upper body stuff with James at least 3 times per week, and honestly with Dallin as well. But we also have a fun piece just to get his intensity up. We got strict handstand push-ups, bar facing burpees, walking lunge. You're gonna see some similarities to the tier workout, event number 10 in this, and that's kind of where I got my inspiration. And then he's gonna do bar muscle ups, burpees, and shoulder overhead. So it's a lot of pieces thrown together. What I'm looking for today is intensity, get him sweating a little bit. I don't need him going at 100%. What I really want to see is like 80, 90%, just flow through it. Get uncomfortable, but don't go into the pain cave. And honestly, like, when you're doing anything with James, he's out here just having a great time. It's hard to take work serious, as far as like the training parts of work, when you're doing it with James. So it's always a good time.
New experience for Jason. It's just another day in the office for me. Just kidding. But Jason is very fit. He's probably the fittest competitor I've gone against in reps ahead so far. So I think he knows how to compose himself really well as a professional athlete. So I don't think he's coming into this thinking like I'm a rookie, even though it's kind of a new sequence and new sport. I think we're gonna go the distance. We're gonna go all 3 rounds. It's gonna win by tiebreak, whoever has more reps. It's gotta be in the green by the end of that 3rd round. Green candles only. Been talking a lot of smack with this guy.
You got anything to say?
You're complacent, Jason, and it rhymes. You've been too complacent lately behind your good sponsors, your best game finish. I think you're too complacent, bro. So I want to see some fire lit into you tomorrow. You just did 100 toe to bar, are you serious? That's crazy. 100 reps, that's more than he's gonna do tomorrow. You're private.
If there's anyone who doesn't have fire, it's you. You just won.
I have all the fire. People, I don't get any sponsors for winning, bro.
This man's reached the pinnacle of CrossFit, man. This man is just chilling. He's not even mad. He's not even mad that he's not a North American world. Look how complacent he is.
I have to do 1/8 the work for the same cost. I'm hyped. One workout. Dude, we're doing this weekend right. I'm using that travel stipend for Bitcoin, baby. It's going
This dude's like, bro, bring your clubs. Bring your clubs. We're playing golf. I'm like, brother, I'm coming to LA to beat you, bro, not to play golf.
Listen, we have all day Sunday, and he said he'd pack his clubs. He texted me the morning of, bro, I can't bring my clubs because they don't fit me anymore. And I'm like, I asked you one thing, and you keep letting me down. He didn't come to my wedding. He doesn't ever call me as a brother. This guy just says all these things and doesn't follow through in his word, bro.
All right, this was our deal. We talked about it. We talked about this at the games. I said, hey, you win the CrossFit Games this year, you buy my ticket out to your wedding.
I did not say that.
He was like, all right, I'm not going to win the CrossFit Games, but if I do, I'll make that deal. He won the games, man. Then I was like, hey, let's play golf. Then he was like, let's play golf in LA. He was like, if I win the games, I'll pay for your golf. I was like, sick. He won the games. He has not paid for my golf.
We said whoever wins the reps ahead battle pays for the other's golf because you feel bad for the loser. So when I beat him on Saturday, I'll pay for his golf Sunday. That's what'll happen.
All day, yeah, a lot of murk coming, you know.
That's it, let's work out. So, is the whole idea behind this to flow or is it to get intensity?
Flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're thinking like break the handstand push-ups in the 10-14.
Yep.
Is it a lunge per side or is that total?
Total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bar muscle ups.
You don't need a lot of intensity when you're going through the lunge. Just easy flow through it.
That's not a bad piece. This one's bad.
Yeah.
That one's gonna hurt.
Split the bar until the round of 6.
Okay.
I would say like 90% on lateral burpee.
Okay.
And then let's see if we can hold on to that shoulder overhead.
Wonderful.
Right.
Okay.
So the hold on to shoulder overhead after all that stuff.
It's hard.
Might affect everything. It's
Yeah.
okay. Move the transition slow, just so you can continue to hit the same pace across.
Everybody knows that I'm super saiyan. I was born indestructible.
Very hard shoulder bump.
Yeah. It's a difficult workout to see and be like, all right, I don't know how or when it's gonna hit, but it's gonna hit. Because this affected this.
Yeah, the front rack of the lunge actually was harder than I thought too. Like, it was a wonderful combo. Shout out to whoever's doing that tier cut. It's a hard workout. Is that a 21-15-9 for them?
And there's 4 movements on each.
Bro, that is AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah.
AIDS for sure.
But instead of front rack, they got back rack. Oh, there's one other
Box jump over. Is that it?
One's burpee box jump over and the other one's box jump. And the burpee box jump is 30 inches.
Bruh. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
an hour lit.
Well, they went. I mean, everyone capped it.
I thought I was going pretty smooth on all that, like
Yeah.
for 30 reps of each.
Yeah.
Keep
The
it-
only thing was the last round of this one kind of got there.
Yeah, I like slowed down intentionally
Yeah.
to make it so I could go harder in the beginning of the next
Yeah.
one.
Without
finished stronger, but
without
didn't-
even knowing it, you were just moving quick.
Yeah.
Without even knowing, and then you're like, yeah, all right, fuck, I do. I'm gonna slow it down fast.
I mean, half the workouts at the end.
Yeah.
That was
big
wonderful.
time. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
So we just finished up here with James. Crushed this workout. Saw a lot of good things out of him. I think he's going to be killing it tomorrow. And then we're going to leave here, go link up with Dallin and Danielle with what they got going on and their competition they got later today.
Hey.
So we made it inside the venue. Dallin is starting to get his warm-up on. He's going to be participating in the second event, which is going to be a team of 3 men. And they're going to be doing wall walks. They're going to be doing worm push presses, worm squats, and then worm thruster. The toughest part about this is going to be coordination. So coordinating with the worm, you got a bunch of individuals trying to act like they're a really good team, you know, and sometimes it doesn't work too well, but confident with the way that they were looking yesterday that this should go fairly well for them. Now, Dallin only has 1 event tonight,
As you can
so
see, some
it's
of
a
our
pretty
athletes
easy
are
night for
completing
him.
burpees
He said he was a
on
little
the
nervous,
bag.
but I think he's
That
going to
is
be
a
just
sort
fine,
of
honestly.
penalty
There's
round
other
to
athletes around
train
here that got to go
out
back-to-back
the
events, and
Advancing
it might shake
forward,
things up a
lane
little bit when
13,
they're doing event number 2, but
LCCF.
we'll see. So
For your
right now,
men.
like, Dallin's probably going to
We
be
are waiting to
chilling
see
for a
who
little
heads
bit for the next
back
like
to the
10
ring
minutes.
first, you guys.
Then you'll see him start to get his own
Wall
warm-up
walks
going,
are
get on a
next
bike,
menu.
probably run around a little bit.
Mitch's advance forward.
Yeah, support. He's here for support on event 1, which he probably loves, honestly.
And it looks like lane 15,
We'll see.
CrossFit Lumberyard. 6 thrusters between CrossFit Lumberyard and the finish line.
Great idea.
Can they do it in the next 90 seconds?
Your only goal is not to get sand in your shoes. It's actually pretty wild that they're able to set this up. And I'm actually curious where, like, when they're dropping the weight, like, are they dropping on that or is like supported with, are they on platforms?
It's this plus.
Okay.
So much sand everywhere.
So you're the sacrificial lamb.
And lane
On the clean ladder. I can ski.
Mexico
So
are going to be your leaders for the men.
Earlier, and he's like, I asked him like, what do you want to do for the lift tonight? So we exchanged what we wanted to do, and I was like, oh, what clean ladder are you doing? And he's like, it depends on you.
Danielle has that workout back to back, so she might hand you her stuff. So if she needs it right away, you can hand it to her.
On the floor?
Yeah, just like if you have it, like just so she can get it. And then if she comes back, then you can like bring it back to her or whatever. But just so she has it.
You need to keep your stuff?
8 minutes.
Yeah.
In between.
Then I have to like probably keep my stuff out there so I don't have to like come back.
I can hold on to it and just toss it to you.
I wish he could.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not hurt himself fall, but
Yeah.
Your next athlete from Sydney, North America, the spicy one, Dallin! 1 minute, athletes.
I didn't think they're gonna have the other guys just sitting out here. I thought they were gonna be in the warm-up area, getting warm. At least the girls, they gotta go right away, right after. I think like 10 minutes. Dallin, is this how you warm up?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a round.
Okay.
This is what it feels like to be on the bench.
One
Yeah,
round,
yeah.
and then I gotta go to the bath.
Yeah.
This is like dodgeball.
Yeah.
All right, Southern California, let's make some noise!
God, that's nerve-wracking. So there's only 2 teams out here. So if they pull ahead, they have no reason to finish the workout. So we need to slow it down. Like you can almost see them like purposefully doing it.
They're about to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
But like if they finish these guys can just go out in the room and stand there.
Yeah.
Just stand
And not
there
do
and
it.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they might as well get these done and then go out there. Here, you guys can get these done and then just go wait at your worm for a while. Yeah. You know, see how long they take.
So I think what would be funny is if Adler gets on the mic and goes, "What? I knew we were gonna win, so I just used this as my warm up." Hey, cheer them on! Hey, go cheer them on. Be like, hey guys, come on. I like how they just went like sicko mode. It was like slow down. It's like, no, we're gonna lap them. That's nice.
I'm looking around and we're just standing there waiting. I look at Justin. I was like, these guys, I feel so bad for the fans watching this. Like, let's give them a show. And then Justin was like, let's go. And we immediately pick it up and just start ripping it. But yeah, we were just like, let's stick it to them. And then they give up. Like, you didn't even wait till the time cap.
But they were fresh.
Yeah.
All right. So we just finished day number 1. The event with Dallin and that worm, they smoked it, which it's really good to see that. I think that's a good, positive way to end the night. Going into tomorrow for Dallin, this is where it starts to get serious because he has to take on a lot of events. So it's a great way to finish the night.